Hey Poodles, Richard Ryder here with This Week on OUTtv. Well, we kick the week off like we always do with another fabulous episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 6. And this week, the queens give some blushing brides some well-needed makeovers, and then RuPaul officiates over their weddings. Then, they're joined in the judging room by Neil Patrick Harris and his fiancé, David Burtka.
This week, we challenged our queens to transform gruff grooms into beautiful brides. Are you ready to witness the drag wedding of the century?
On Wednesday's brand new episode of Chalky Walking, the show that's just as fun to say as it is to watch, the chocolatiers prove the old adage that big occasions need a big cake, and they make their biggest yet.
Probably the biggest cake which I've ever been involved with. Probably up to there.
It is very impressive, but it has taken him 6 hours.
On Thursday's brand new episode of Colin and Justin's Cabin Pressure, the boys have some huge plans for some outdoor living until they find out they've got dock rot.
There shouldn't be foliage growing out of your dock boards.
So our latest news is we're now buying a new dog.
Yeah, and it looks like we're going to spend a lot more money too.
Stop fanning around. This is no time for sunbathing.
And to celebrate Earth Day, we're watching Changing Climate, Changing Times. This documentary-style film investigates climate predictions made at the beginning of the 21st century, which have all turned out to be true.
You're burning the vines?
This is no way to make a living anymore. It's finished.
All right, grab your favorite chair and order that pizza, because OUTTV's taking you to the movies. On Thursday, we're watching My Best Day. This is a story about Megan, who's knee-deep in her own daytime lesbian drama, but takes time out to help her friend Karen as she searches for the father she never knew.
I think my father just called for repair. If this is him, he's been one town over my entire life. What do I do?
And on Saturday, we're watching Bob's New Suit. In this comedy, Bob plans on proposing to his girlfriend until his cousin proposes a get-rich-quick scheme instead.
Your dad and I struggled to pay the bills our whole lives. Things would have been different if Buster had turned himself in.
So how much money are we talking about?
And finally, on Sunday, we're watching the documentary My Moms Used to Be Men. This is a documentary about the Jarvis family in Britain, where both the moms used to be men.
While Brian was waiting for the operation, he met Lee, a truck driver, who was also dressing as a woman and about to change sex.
I was nervous of her, and I think she was a bit nervous of me when we first met, because I never expected to be a parent in any sense or shape.
I'm Richard Ryder, and until next week, that was This Week on OUTtv. Toodles Poodles.